North Georgia Department of Athletics. Welcome to historic Delaware and Lynn Control Arena at the USC Convocation Center for tonight's conference matchup featuring the visiting Pacers of USC Aiken taking on your University of North Georgia Nighthawks. Ladies and gentlemen, as one of 6 senior military colleges in the United States, we invite you to please join the University of North Georgia and our guests as we honor America and those who support our freedom both at home and abroad. Today's anthem is a pre-recorded version as performed by the UNG Boar's Head Brigade Patriot Choir. Oh, say, have you seen my lawns of early lights? What's around the hill as white eyes have seen? Whose skies and bright stars through the perilous fight? O'er the ramparts we watch where so gallantly stream, and the rockets red those mercy And now, let's meet tonight's starting lineups. The starting lineups are presented by Northeast Georgia Health System, the official healthcare partner of UNG Nighthawk Athletics. First for the visiting Pacers of USC Aiken. Number 4, Rhiannon Zoller. Number 5, Serena Baker. Number 12, Paris Webster. Number 22, Riley Simmons. And number 23, Sammy Bardonaro. The Pacers head coach is Mark Miller, assisted by Brittany Guy.
Yeah. I'm on a new level. 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 Brought me a new shovel. Put these in the dirt. Shame with the new baby. I'm on a new level. 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 Brought me a new shovel. Put these in the dirt. Shame with the new baby.
The Nighthawks. At guard, a 5'7" senior from Watkinsville, Georgia, number 13, Ainsley Hall. At guard, a 5'7" freshman from right here in Dahlonega, Georgia, number 20, Avery Jones. At forward, a 5'11" senior from Brentwood, Tennessee, number 21, Emily Truschel. At forward, a 6'1" sophomore from Aiken, Georgia, number 23, Kendall Eminer. And at guard, a 5'7" senior from Cumming, Georgia, number 24, Caroline Martin. The North Georgia head coach is Buffy Burson, assisted by Amber Skidgel, Julianne Sutton, and Cooper Turner.
And glad you've joined us. We are just underway. North Georgia and USC Aiken. Your officials, Tanita Dumas, Marcus Smith, and Kent Snyder. First shot of the ball game, a little shy, and the Nighthawks have their first possession of the evening. Martin over to Jones in the corner. Truschel, that one just a little long. Martin got a hand on it. Out of bounds to the Pacers. North Georgia 6-1 in conference play, 16-1 overall, 5th best in the nation. Second possession for the Pacers. Zoller gets it away. That shot no good. From Bardonaro, or Simmons rather. And still no score.
I think we're set, Craig, for a really good matchup tonight. Two great Peach Belt schools going at it.
It's been a good rivalry through the years. North Georgia with an advantage in the overall series. This is the 31st meeting between the two programs. North Georgia has won 18 of the prior 30. And here at home, a mark of 12-4. Simmons picks up the dribble away to Zoller. Guarded by Eminer. And contact inside, and that is going to be the first foul. It goes against Emily. Pacers have it underneath their own goal. Zoller looking for help. Now gets it out to Bardonaro. He played a minute and a half with no points to show. Simmons away to Bardonaro. Three from the wing is a long, tipped, and Martin has it. Quickly, Hall drives on Bardonaro. Nice feed inside to Truschel.
That's a player to watch out for. We mentioned it in the pregame. Emily Truschel, who's playing against her former team tonight.
It's an interesting component to the matchup, and an answer coming from Bardonaro, the sophomore out of Vandalia, Ohio. And we're tied at 2. Ball knocked free. Pacers have it. Bardonaro gets it across half court. Clock rolls, 7:40 and counting. Quarter number 1. Ball tipped away by Martin. We mentioned North Georgia at 6-1. They are all alone in first place in the Peach Belt. Two-way tie for second with Columbus State, Georgia Southwestern, and in a three-way tie between Augusta, Lander, and Flagler. Mid-range jumper and air ball out of bounds off the fingertips of Paris Webster. Sophomore out of Raleigh. Hall, top of the key. Now away to Avery. Caroline thought about it, drives the lane. Beautiful drive, the bucket no good. But a foul will send her to the line. And Devin, that is a classic Caroline Martin move.
Yeah, that's one thing we've seen from her from her various years here at North Georgia. Now hopefully things will start to open up a little bit for this Nighthawk offense.
No doubt. Martin on the season, 77% from the charity stripe, leading scorer for the Nighthawks at 16.6 points a game, and an uncharacteristic miss. Got a hand on the loose ball, but out of bounds to the Pacers. So 1 of 2 there makes it 3-2 in favor of the Nighthawks. 7:07 left here in quarter number 1. Bardonaro inside to Zoller. And that is a turnover to North Georgia. Both teams taking a little bit of time to get their sea legs under them.
Yeah, and it's just kind of a slow start right now for both teams, but we mentioned it in the pregame where, you know, there are things throughout a game that in games like this, you have the team that's at the top of the standings and the bottom of the standings. You don't want to play down to their level because then you can easily get yourself into a trap game situation.
And you know, you look at the statistical matchup between these two programs as that one goes up and in. And Baker makes it 6-4. Martin back to Truschel, the fake out front to Hall. Now Eminer works on Zoller, up and in. Power move by Kendall.
And to go on my point that I was mentioning earlier, I mean, look at USC Aiken. They're hungry for a win right now. So you want to avoid playing down to their level because they haven't won a game in over 2 months now.
And that takes a psychological toll on any team. And as we mentioned, you can't overlook anybody in the Peach Belt, regardless of what the records are. Takeaway, Hall through traffic. It's a 2-on-3. Over it goes to Jones from the wing. Three-pointer, good.
Now we're finally seeing North Georgia kind of catch that fire.
You wanted them to open it up, and they listened. We got a timeout of the floor, 5:40 to go as you see the replay of the beautiful three-pointer from Avery Jones. It's the North Georgia Nighthawks 11, the Pacers of USC Aiken 4. Back in a moment. This is the Nighthawk Sports Network.
I need to try it first.
At the heart of America's gold rush stands a beacon of leadership, tradition, and excellence. A university that has always led the way, forging an environment for broad-based academics, world-class athletics, and tomorrow's military leaders. The University of North Georgia. Learning and leadership, passion and preparation, transformation and tradition. We are the University of North Georgia.
Fans, now you can wear what the Nighthawks wear thanks to the all-new Nighthawk Sideline Shop. Head to nighthawksidelineshop.com for the latest UNG branded apparel at an affordable price. Check out the latest stuff for all your North Georgia clothing needs today. And Devin, you've been checking that out?
Yeah, I got right now I got a North Georgia basketball shirt on. Got it from the Sideline Shop. In fact, I got to get some more gear, get ready for the spring sports that are coming up very shortly. Yeah. So, and good prices too. Really can't beat them anywhere when it comes to sports.
Love it. Talk about the other sports. Baseball just days away from getting underway. Blocked by Martin. Thought that was clean, but a foul has been called. Goodness. I had that as the 12th block of the year for Caroline, but a foul will send her to the bench. That looked clean for me.
Yeah, it's kind of in situations. It's just sometimes can be ticky-tacky, and it just depends on the angle from where you're seeing it.
At the foul line, Paris Webster, a 73% shooter, missing that. Paris averaging 7.2 points a game, on the mark with her second, and it's 11-5. Inside, Eminer had it blocked, gets it back, and scores. Nice answer. Largest lead of the night for North Georgia. Simmons gets rid of it. Now Baker puts it up, no good. Or Webster, beg your pardon. Rebound to Eminer. Around the horn to Truschel. Now Hall in the corner. Gives way to Jalea Storr just in the ball game. Shot clock at 12. Cross court in the corner to Ansley. Drives, kicks out. Open three. Truschel off the iron, no good. And the Pacers have it. Six minutes gone in quarter number one. 13-5 North Georgia. Top of the key in Webster. 7 to shoot. Back it goes. Now Webster, 17-footer, no good. Loose ball, scramble, and that would have been a turnover regardless. Storr brings it down, drives, and drug that foot. 3:33 to go here in the first quarter. And that That will allow a substitution for the Pacers. Number 2, Kendall Parker, a grad student from Plano, Texas, and a transfer from New Mexico Highlands University.
And Caroline Martin checking back in for the Nighthawks. She was briefly on the bench.
Got a little breather.
Yeah.
Lockton checking in, replacing Eminer. Ava, the sophomore from just down the road, incoming, averaging about 12 minutes a game. Zoller inside, lost the handle, got it back out on the perimeter. Bardonaro gets the 3 to go. That draws the Pacers to within 5. Loose ball scramble, going to be a jump, and it will stay North Georgia's on the alternating possession. Just a second more than 3 minutes left here. Look at that last scramble for it. All set to trigger the inbound along the baseline. Now gets it in, right back. Ooh, thought about the 3. Drives instead, bounce pass, beautiful feed of McLaughlin, but a tough angle, could not get that one to fall. Ava had a good look. 3 would not fall for Bardonaro, but an offensive rebound by Zoller. Shot clock at 10. Bardonaro in the corner. That one might have been partially blocked.
And that's a player you're going to have to watch out for if you're North Georgia. She has the second highest three-point percentage on the team.
Martin behind the back dribble, puts it up, just a little too much, but Truschel winds up with a loose ball. Hall on the wing, out front to Emily, and over to Caroline. 2:02 left, first quarter. Truschel steps back. That three-pointer just a little shy.
Feels like for North Georgia so far, it's just ebbs and flows with the game. You open it up and then nothing hits.
And Simmons with the bucket there, and it's a three-point ball game. Minute 42 to go here in the first. What was an 8-point advantage has shrunk.
And that's the thing, that's key for North Georgia right now. They're going to have to keep applying the pressure.
Hall missing the 5-foot jumper in the lane. Chance for the tie. Simmons, that one's no good. And Martin will bring it up. Martin zips it to Truschel. Fakes, nice move down the lane, puts it up, and there's the bucket for Emily. Inside a minute to go, opening quarter. A trio of substitutions waiting to check back in for the Nighthawks. Turnaround jumper from Zoller, left it short, Store the rebound. Hall looks over, gets the play call from Coach Burson. Difference of 14 seconds in the shot clock and the game clock. Hall drives underneath, zips it back, top of the key, straightaway 3 for Truschel.
Now North Georgia starting to open things back up again.
Emily Truschel hitting 40% beyond the arc on the year. Gets it back to an 8-point advantage, but that's the answer, and that's going to be the first quarter as Simmons responds with a 3 of her own. 18-13, there's a look at Emily's top of the key 3. We will take a break, be back with quarter number 2. You're watching the Nighthawk Sports Network.
Here in beautiful Dahlonega, your home is more than just a place. It's a place you run to. But every home faces the wear and tear of weather over time. And when it comes to protecting your family, a quality roof is everything. Our team is dedicated to protecting Dahlonaga's families and landmarks alike, with roofs that stand up to Georgia's unpredictable weather and keeps our communities safe and dry. From storm-resistant shingles to energy-efficient options, our roofs are built to last, backed by our product and labor warranties and a commitment to quality that's unmatched. Whether it's a small repair or a complete replacement, we've got you covered, Dahlonega. Call Joshua 19 today for a free consultation. Protect what matters most with a roof you can trust. Joshua 19, proudly roofing Dahlonega, one home at a time.
It's Nigel's birthday, and he's got some friends out on the court.
Yeah, and they're all just running out there now, but it looked like we got the Gwinnett Stripers, Wesleyan College out there. Like, got a lot of cool things going on.
Absolutely. It is a special, special day. Time to thank our friends at Bryan Properties. Today's broadcast, the Nighthawk Sports Network, brought to you in part by Bryan Properties, the leader in commercial real estate along the Georgia 400 corridor and a proud sponsor of North Georgia Athletics. Quarter number 2 is underway. Nighthawks up by 5. Aiken the ball. Kendall Parker away to Destiny Harmon, sophomore from Floyd, Virginia. Shot clock at 10. Parker puts it up for 3 and hits.
And that's one thing, and you can see Coach Burson on the sideline a little bit frustrated. North Georgia's got to do a little better job of protecting the perimeter.
Beautiful drive down the lane by Caroline. And the Pacers have gotten a handful of wide open looks beyond that three-point line. Turnaround jumper in and out, no good. For Zoller. Daisha Cannon gives it away to Caroline in the corner. And now Jones. Avery guarded by Harmon. Daisha goes baseline. Needs help. Beautiful feed to Hall. Left-hand shot. High off the glass. No good. That would have been a thing of beauty had it dropped through.
That's one of the things North Georgia does very well. One of the best teams. Is in the top 5 in the nation in assists this year.
Yep. Nice rebound by Cannon. Gets the pass from Hall. Straightaway 3 is off the iron. No good. Zoller the rebound. Rhiannon over to Destiny. And back in the hands of Jaya Nelson. Shot no good. Rebound on the weak side to Martin. 2 minutes gone. Quarter number 1. It's going to be on Zoller. Her first. Truschel back in. Simmons back in for the Pacers. A look at that last transaction. And there was most definitely contact.
Yeah, just over the head of Eminer. You see Zoller on the bench now.
Feed back to Eminer. Beautiful shot in the lane. Simmons holding high, loosely guarded by Truschel. Stops. That shot no good. Rebound snatched again by Caroline. Emily works the right side of the lane, puts it up, and a chance for a three-point play. The foul will go on Riley Simmons, the freshman from Cherokee High in Canton.
Now North Georgia getting points and drawing the fouls as well as Truschel goes to the line. As we mentioned, the ebbs and flows. Feels like things are just opening up again, and then the can closes.
Hand it to the Pacers for staying close And answering, still 7:17 to go here until the half. Drive by Parker, shot up and good. Caroline gets it in to Eminer. Avery, wide open three. This one a little long. Kendall got a hand on it, but could not bring it down. Jaya Nelson, the senior from Tucson, Arizona, credited for the rebound, but a turnover. Nice job, Caroline Martin. Driving, shooting, scoring.
That's something North Georgia needed right there. Just a big play. Capitalize off the turnover. Put them up by 8.
Parker away to Simmons. Now in the hands of Serena Baker. To feed to Simmons, puts it up, no good. And Truschel winds up with a loose ball. Over the head, it goes to Eminer. That's going to be an offensive foul charged to Kendall. It's a great entry pass. That was a tough entry pass that Emily made over the head of the defender. Blackton back in the ball game for the Nighthawks. Nearly taken away. Martinaro back on the floor for the Pacers. She'll inbound. And does so to Webster. Paris gets rid of it to Simmons inside. That shot no good. Ball tipped, and it will stay Pacer ball. 5:50 left here in the second.
I like that good defense by the Nighthawks in the paint there. Didn't get possession, but able to cause Aiken to miss a shot.
Drive by Harmon, shot no good. And that'll be an offensive foul. Gracie Hufford, a freshman from Daleville, Virginia, and Lord Botetourt High, making her first appearance of the night. Carly Fahey on the floor for North Georgia. Jones stops, dishes to Truschel, shot clock at 10. Emily tracks down the loose ball, hands it to Hall. Now with 5, 4, 3, Ansley puts it up and hits.
That's what we like to see out of North Georgia. Just riding the end of the shot clock.
Largest lead of the night now at 10. 5 minutes remain until the half. That one up, gets the rebound again for Truschel. Jones, open three, left wing, no good. And Harmon comes up with it for the Pacers. Martinaro, back to Webster, feeds Simmons. Turns, gives way, and that shot would not fall for Hufford. Nighthawks have it again. 4:24 and counting, quarter number 2. Truschel picks up her dribble away to Avery, lost the handle and loses the ball. Martinaro comes up with it. Shot clock at 15. Martinaro, the floater along the baseline, and that's going to be an offensive foul.
Yeah, USC Aiken not able to capitalize off the turnover, and then to make things worse, commit an offensive foul.
Timeout of the floor. 3:56 to go in quarter number 2. It's UNG 28. The Pacers of USC Aiken 18. Back in a moment. You're watching the Nighthawk Sports Network.
All right, show me how you do that again. I'm here.
You've got a lot of reasons to be here.
I'm here.
That's why we're here. At Georgia Heart Institute, our breakthroughs in artificial intelligence could accurately model and predict future heart problems decades in advance, so you can make plans today to be just where you're needed tomorrow.
I'm here.
The future of heart care. We're leading Georgia there. Georgia Heart Institute.
Georgia, Georgia, the whole day through.
With the highest rankings in heart surgery and heart attack treatment, the future of heart care is happening here at Georgia Heart Institute, where Georgia's hearts are always on our minds.
That old sweet song keeps Georgia on my mind.
Georgia Heart Institute.
Fans, be sure to follow the Nighthawks on X, Instagram, Facebook, and all other forms of social media at UNG_Nighthawks. And check out UNGathletics.com for the latest news, scores, updates, much more about the entire Nighthawk family.
Yeah, I got to give a shout out to our social media team. Definitely worth a follow for any of our programs here. They do a great job covering our sports.
Phenomenal job there as well by McLaughlin. 3 from Hall, banked it in!
North Georgia coming out energized out of the timeout.
To your point, yes, they did come out energized, and yes, a phenomenal social media team here at North Georgia that constantly has content from all of the sports here in Dahlonega. The drive, the shot, and the bucket for Kendall Parker.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see, because in my 4th year with North Georgia, how the content has evolved over the years and seeing more and more great content being produced.
In the lane, Hall no good. McLaughlin got a hand on it. Saved it to Truschel. 3, yes!
Nighthawks are turning up the heat, passing the ball around, getting it open to an open Nighthawk. In that situation was Truschel drilling the 3, putting us up by 14.
Phenomenal effort by McLaughlin to get the ball, save it to Truschel. That bucket makes it 34-22. Nighthawks by a dozen. Martin around a screen from Libby just in the ball game. Now Ansley with 9 to shoot. The feed intended for McLaughlin, knocked away. Bardenaro over the top to Hufford. Inside, and the bucket. And that's Baker. High off the iron, no good. Loose ball. Pacers have it. Bardenaro drives the right side. Shot is up, no good, but a foul will send her to the line. On the season, a 70% shooter. A look at here. And incidental contact as both hit the floor. Himmer back in, as is Avery Jones. Martin, McLaughlin get breathers. First one no good.
And that's the tough thing for Aiken right now, because they're shooting just 32% overall today. Their field goal percentage, it's just kind of making those shots, and you don't want to have to rely on shooting free throws or drawing fouls to get every point you can up on the board.
On the season as a team, they shoot 67% from the line. Truschel with the ball. Takes a straightaway 3 and nails it. Emily Truschel. 15 points now for Emily.
It's the reason why she was our featured player today in the pregame. And she's delivering on that reason alone right now.
Good choice, Devin.
You're welcome.
A minute and a second left here until the half. Nighthawks by a dozen. Jones defending Parker. And that'll be a travel. The shot clock was winding down.
And it's mistakes like that that are really hurting this team.
Clock rolls inside 40 seconds. Hall. Little contact there with Webster. And the whistle. Yeah, well, he had a shoulder given there and a hip check there. Send Ansley to the line where she is one of the best, not only on the team, but in the conference.
It's always good to have a reliable free throw shooter because sometimes close game situations, you need him to come up clutch.
Nighthawks have taken advantage of a lot of opportunities to the line. They shoot at a collectively 75% success rate, but they have attempted 273 coming in to tonight's game. Difference of 3 seconds in the shot clock and the game clock winding down here, quarter number 2. And a whistle late in the shot clock. That will go against Demeter. Cannon will check in for Kendall, guarding against another foul in the last 10.9 seconds of the first half. Oh, nice job by Fahey to deflect it, but the Pacers keep it. And it's a travel prior to the shot. Would have been a nice bucket there for Parker. Nighthawks have plenty of time to get a decent shot here.
They do. And it's just tough if you're USC Aiken. Just another, right there, another mistake. Another offensive foul. In this case, another travel down there in the paint.
And a takeaway. Oh, we're going to call it travel. So the Nighthawks are going to get one more crack at it. 0.4 of a second. I'm not sure you can catch and shoot. We're going to find out.
Well, we've seen some crazy things in the Convocation Center.
Fahey lobs it inside. Cannon puts it up and blocked there by Hufford. And we are at the half. 39-25. North Georgia leading the Pacers of USC Aiken, looking to stay atop the Peach Belt Conference. We'll take a break. When we come back, a look at the numbers from the first half right here on the Nighthawk Sports Network.
Hey there, sports fans. Ready to unlock incredible hotel deals? Get a free membership and save up to 50%. Stay grand. Spend less. The simplest site. The best unpublished hotel deals. PeachBeltTravel.com.
ROTC scholarship to North Georgia because of a mentor named Colonel Phil Baker, who was an Airborne Ranger.
You see, our strategy is not transactional. Our strategy is transformational. That's why we are partnering with the biggest and the brightest minds in America to tell our story. Because over the next several years, we're going to build the Corps of the future. A Corps of cadets that America has never seen before. And we're going to serve veterans on all of our campuses like never before.
To them, the whole world looks like an opportunity, one to be seized, built upon, and made better for their sport and the people around it. To student athletes, every opportunity is a chance to change what could be and show the world what opportunity can do.
Northeast Georgia Health System is a proud supporter of North Georgia Nighthawk Athletics.
To national championships runs through NCAA.com. And whether you follow one college team or all of them, it's never been easier to get the content you want with NCAA.com, the home of college sports.
All right, show me how you do that again.
I'm here. You've got a lot of reasons to be here.
I'm here.
That's why we're here. At Georgia Heart Institute, our breakthroughs in artificial intelligence could accurately model and predict future heart problems decades in advance, so you can make plans today to be just where you're needed tomorrow.
I'm here.
The future of heart care. We're leading Georgia there. Georgia Heart Institute.
Number 32, Kyle Hornsby.
Inside the 30. Touchdown. Michaela Burgess. An incredible finish by Hall.
The NCAA and its member schools offer nearly 500,000 college athletes a path to go pro in something other than sports. Learn more at ncaa.org.
We have a long tradition of athletics at the University of North Georgia. For the past 50 years, our athletic programs have been making a difference for our university. And today, I'm really excited to talk about how we will take that to the next level. When you think about elite athletics, you think about elite performance. Mary Rob, tell me what that means to you.
So elite performance at the University of North Georgia is unique because we have a value proposition unlike anybody else in this country, where we're able to perform at the highest level because of our connections with our Corps of Cadets and our College of Health Sciences and Professions, coupled with our professionals from coaches, athletic trainers, support staff, and our Department of Athletics, where we're preparing our student athletes to battle on the field of competition, in the classroom, and in our community. We'll be elite in everything we do.
So today, we are really excited to announce our strategic bet, where we are going to deliver elite performance, elite competition, and the most value-adding Division II athletic program in America. Go Nighthawks.
At the University of North Georgia, education is more than just a degree. That's why we understand student success is based on 4 interconnected pillars: academic achievement, sense of purpose, well-being, and belonging and engagement. Each pillar reinforces the others, forming the strong foundation that helps UNG students succeed during their time here. Academic achievement is what happens when students work hard and succeed in their studies. At UNG, no matter what degree you're pursuing, you'll receive support throughout your academic journey. We're here to assist with securing internships and study abroad opportunities, as well as other helpful resources like tutoring and advising to improve grades and prepare you for your future career. As a student, you develop a sense of purpose by exploring your unique strengths and personal values. This self-discovery happens when you join clubs, volunteer for community outreach, and participate in leadership activities. When you connect your strengths and values with your academic goals, you'll be able to make meaningful choices about your educational and career pathways. Well-being refers to the overall state of being healthy, happy, and prosperous. It's defined through 8 key dimensions: career, environmental, financial, intellectual, mental, physical, social, and spiritual well-being. When students maintain a healthy level of well-being across these areas, they can better.
And back we are at the half. North Georgia up 14.
At the University of North Georgia, education is more than just a
Take 2. Craig Corbin, Devin Kupka, and the Nighthawk Sports Network team. Nighthawks up 14 over the Pacers. And look at the first half box score, and Emily Truschel powering the way, 15 points. And you look at the numbers, nice effort from the floor, 48.4% for the Nighthawks. Beyond the arc, nearly 43%.
And then for USC Aiken, you can really say it's the opposite problem for them. It's tough for making shots with them, and they really kind of sort of cooled off in that second quarter. 4 for 12 field goal percentage, and no three-pointers, in which they were gashing us a little bit in that first quarter, where North Georgia, the ebb and flow, they were getting hot and cold. And it's just been a tough game for USC Aiken, but you're kind of starting to see why this North Georgia squad is really good this year. Emily Truschel, Kendall Eminer, Ansley Hall, all right up there leading points for Nighthawks in this game. But yeah, it's just been a tough one for USC Aiken, and North Georgia's just showing why I think they're so good.
Nighthawks, the 5th-ranked team in the country, better in just about every category. They scored 15 points off turnovers, 16 points in the paint, 8 second chance points, 5 off fast breaks. The only category where the Pacers had an advantage, bench points with 4. We are ready, moments away now from quarter number 3. It will be the aforementioned Emily Truschel, there you see number 21, that will get things started immediately in front of our broadcast position courtside. Teams are ready. The officials are ready. Devin, you ready?
I think I am,
okay.
Craig.
Let's go.
Let's go.
It's time to play ball. And the third quarter is officially underway. Ansley on the right wing, back to Emily. Now Eminer at the high post, guarded by Zoller. Boy, that is going to be a blatant foul on Paris Webster, just bowled over.
Yeah, that was it's quite an interesting foul to just commit there, just to start off the second half like that.
Ball tipped on the miss and knocked free, and Eminer hurt her knee and is still down on the floor. And a three-pointer at the other end. And timeout has been taken as Kendall will be attended to. And as that is taking place, let's break away. We'll take a timeout ourselves. It's 39-28, North Georgia leading USC Aiken. Back in a moment, you're watching the Nighthawk Sports Network.
The road to national championships runs through NCAA.com. And whether you follow one college team or all of them, it's never been easier to get the content you want with NCAA.com, the home of college sports.
back we are. Action returned, and Kendall being attended to over on the sideline. Martin puts it up, in and out, no good. Rebound snatched by Simmons for the Pacers. Out front.
And it's good to see Eminer get up on her own power during the commercial break. I think she might have fell on the knee, and sometimes, you know, when you fall down with some force, it can, you know, it just hurts for a little bit.
No doubt. Zoller missing that. Martin the rebound. Leaves it for Truschel. Thought about a three. Now she will take the three. No good. Ball free and a whistle. That was a foul on Bartonaro to confirm.
Looked like she just kind of came down on Martin.
It's a good-looking shot by Caroline, just in and out, no good. That's the second personal on Bartonaro. Oh, and a steal by Caroline Martin. Caroline's going to take it all the way in the easy layup.
Easily the play of the day right there.
Yep.
So Martin just picking off and taking over and getting that easy layup.
That is her 32nd steal of the season. 41-28. Zoller guarded by McLaughlin, away to Bartonaro. Over to Simmons, she'll take a wide open three and hit it. And a quick timeout. 8:01 left here in the third quarter. We'll take it as well. Nighthawks by 10 as you take a look at the beautiful steal and the lay-in by Caroline Martin. Back in a moment, you're watching the Nighthawk Sports Network. Dahlonega Resort Vineyard, a quick drive from Atlanta, but a world apart from the noise and sprawl. Escape to the North Georgia mountains for your next weekend adventure, or book your next corporate outing at Dahlonega Resort and Vineyard today. 7:57 left in quarter number 3, 10-point ball game. Pacers with a couple of buckets here early in the third. Hall works on Simmons underneath to McLaughlin, puts it up, partially blocked, smacks it out. Nice job by Ava to keep the ball alive. Jones, short jumper, would not go, but hustles for her own rebound.
That's a great effort there for North Georgia. Getting the own rebound too and scoring. That's just really impressive for Avery Jones.
Turnaround jumper at the other end answers. And give that one to Zoller. Now making it again a 10-point ball game. 43-33. 7:07 to go in the third. Takeaway there. Simmons inside to Zoller. That shot up and in, and a three-point opportunity.
Yeah, it seems like USC Aiken, they're playing with a little bit of fire to start this second half, because I got to imagine they were frustrated going into the locker room during halftime, and especially, you know, for a team that's struggled to pick up wins this season, got to imagine how tough it is for them.
No doubt. And completing the three-point play, Serena Baker, sophomore from Kettering, Ohio. 43-36. Truschel drive, shoots, and scores. Emily now with 17 on the night to lead all scorers. Webster, nothing there. Now Parker stops. Away to Baker, drives, now kicks back. That shot will go for Paris Webster.
Both teams playing way more up-tempo, it feels like, than they did in the first half, because the first half, if you remember, started off very slowly, but both teams out of the locker room are bringing the energy.
Truschel zips it back to Eminer, puts it up, hits it, and draws contact.
We see Kendall Eminer re-entering the game. That's a good thing to see that there was no lingering issues, taped up the knee, but to put an impact here on this team and get the and one.
Julia Storr in the ball game, giving a breather to Caroline Martin. One shot coming for Eminer, looking for her 7th point on the night. This one just off the rim, no good. Truschel guarding Webster. Now cross court, back out top to Simmons. Good ball movement by the Pacers. Parker puts up the shot, no good. Weak side rebound, offensive board, and the follow. And give that one to Jaya Nelson. Well, the jump ball is going to belong to USC Aiken, and the Pacers, to your observation a moment ago, have definitely turned up the level of intensity here in quarter number 3. Caroline Martin back in, Avery Jones to the bench.
Currently, USC Aiken's currently outscoring North Georgia 15-8, and that's the most amount of points that Aiken's put up all day in a quarter, and we're not even halfway through the third quarter. So that's one thing too in North Georgia you got to be careful about, is you got to keep on bringing the hits to them.
Cannot become complacent. Nelson stops, pops for 3, no good. Rebound snatched by Jalea. She'll bring it up, finds Truschel on the wing. Down low to Eminer. Kendall into the lane, turns, shoots, scores. Beautiful shot with the left hand. Just deft touch with that last shot.
Yeah, she's making it look easy out there.
No doubt. Hufford needs help. Now gets rid of it to Webster. Shot clock at 10. 4:24 to go in the third. Shot no good. Rebound snatched by Ansley Hall. Runs around Nelson. Zips it to Truschel. Corner to Jalea. She'll drive to the lane, put it up. Left hand shot, no good. 4:04 to go here in quarter number 3. Parker to Nelson, to Simmons. Now Hufford at the elbow, works on Eminer, nothing there. Shot clock at 9, nearly stolen by Martin, the shot no good. Storr, the weak side rebound. Jalea guarded by Nelson. Away to Truschel, 3:33 to go in the third. Nighthawks by 9, Jalea, beautiful move, the shot. Oh, it would not go, but a foul will send her to the line. It was a beautiful fake.
It was, and we take a look at the replay. Just almost had it. Looked like the defender might have just gotten in the way a little bit.
Just a little strong. Timeout of the forward. We'll keep it right here for 3:27. And while we do so, I think it might be appropriate to thank our friends at Business Fernie, one of the proud sponsors of Nighthawk Athletics. Calling all business owners, let Business Fernie, proud partner of UNG Athletics, help you furnish your workspace with office furniture, graphics, wall solutions, and much, much more. Business Fernie, proud partner of UNG Athletics.
Got to give a lot of props to Fernie because they've completely revitalized the Champions Cup, and it's looking absolutely phenomenal. It looks nice and modern, and I got to say, it's probably one of the nicest seats in basketball that you could probably get.
Look at how comfortable everyone seems to be there in the Champions Club.
And it's not like courtside seating or anything like that. You're like a little bit elevated, and you're kind of out of the way of things. And it's just you're just looking at the court from one of the ends. It's a really good. It's really nice.
Absolutely. One of the proud partners of UNG Athletics. 9-point ball game, 3:27 to go. And Jalea Storr at the line. Jalea puts that through on the season's 77% success rate. The junior out of McDonough and a transfer from Georgia College and State University. Got them both. Webster, right side to Bardonaro. Now Nelson, the feed inside. Immediately Zoller double teamed. Back to Bardonaro, shot clock at 10. Sammy away to Parker, no good, but an offensive rebound for Jaya Nelson. Bardonaro, floater from the baseline. Martin has the loose ball. Caroline puts it in fifth gear and scores. Caroline saw the opening and took advantage. Turnaround jumper for Zoller will go from 10 feet.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy second half here where USC Aiken, North Georgia, feels like they're going toe-to-toe, although the point differential is 11 right now, but it's just kind of the feeling we've got right now. USC Aiken 17-14 in the second half.
Definitely came out of the locker room ready to play. Cut it to 7 on 2 occasions. Nelson at the elbow, right side, guarded by Storr. 2:02 to go in the third. Webster blocked, but a foul will stop it with exactly 2 minutes left. First on Jalea. Here's a look at the last effort by Webster, and just ran into a host of Nighthawk defenders.
Yeah, it was Caroline Martin and Jalea Storr. Is where the foul was occurred.
Webster missed the first. Got the second. 10-point ball game, inside 2 minutes to go, third quarter. Martin picks up the dribble, needs help. Now to Jones, Avery driving, shooting, and getting it to go. How about that?
Nice shot by Avery Jones, and then getting the and one, getting fouled. North Georgia looking to add some more points and expand the lead here.
Jones gets that to go. Now with 6 on the night. And it's 56-43. Zoller guarded by Eminer. Away to Parker. Kendall shoots. No good, but a foul will stop it with 1:34 to go in the third. Contact with the body there. Parker a 61% success rate on the season. Gets that one to go. They got them both. Inside, Eminer on Zoller. in the corner to Hall. 3 up, good!
Hensley Hall and the Nighthawks looking to try and put this game away. The 14-point lead right now.
That equals their largest, and that's an offensive foul.
That's the thing that was hurting USC Aiken, is committing the offensive fouls and the turnovers. And, you know, when you're kind of finally starting to get the mojo, stuff like that, you just don't want to have happen. You really can't have happen.
Feed over the top. Eminer collects it. Double team, no good. Hall got a hand on it. Storr, Jones, Martin, and it wouldn't fall. Goodness. Great ball movement in the lane. Webster, no good. Martin, the rebound. Here come the Nighthawks. They've got numbers up ahead. Beautiful feed. Jalea Storr to Kendall Eminer.
That was nice teamwork there for Storr to find Eminer down there inside the paint. And you can see why this is one of the best teams when it comes to assists in the country.
No doubt. Largest lead of the night, 16 points. Zoller, no good. Rebound, Eminer. The Nighthawks have time for one more shot here in the third quarter. 10 seconds. 9, 8. Hall with 7, 6. Storr to Eminer. 5, 4. Blocked. And Martin will get it, put it up and in.
That's a way to end the third quarter.
63-45, biggest lead of the night for North Georgia. The 5th-ranked Nighthawks lead it 63-45. Caroline Martin putting on a show following up that miss. 3 quarters down, 1 to go. We'll take a break. You're watching the Nighthawk Sports Network.
Here in beautiful Dahlonega, your home is more than just a place. It's a place you run to. But every home faces the wear and tear of weather over time. And when it comes to protecting your family, a quality roof is everything. Our team is dedicated to protecting Dahlonaga's families and landmarks alike, with roofs that stand up to Georgia's unpredictable weather and keeps our communities safe and dry. From storm-resistant shingles to energy-efficient options, our roofs are built to last, backed by our product and labor warranties and a commitment to quality that's unmatched. Whether it's a small repair or a complete replacement, we've got you covered, Dahlonega. Call Joshua 19 today for a free consultation. Protect what matters most with a roof you can trust. Joshua 19, proudly roofing Dahlonega, one home at a time.
And back we are, fans. Well, we appreciate you joining us here on the Nighthawk Sports Network. You are missing out. Come on down to the UNG Convocation Center for the ultimate in-person fan experience today. Single game tickets available for purchase at ungathletics.com/tickets. Nighthawks with a chance to make this a 20-point ball game with a bucket here. Inside to Truschel. Emily drives into the lane, shoots, scores, and that's exactly what you have, 65-45.
And North Georgia's really cut it wide open. Their biggest lead of the night so far with a 20-point lead over USC Aiken. North Georgia continuing that hot momentum going into the fourth quarter.
Zoller, top of the key, and away to Webster. Shot clock at 8. Parker. Now Baker loses the handle. Nighthawks have it. Hall, bounce pass, but intercepted by Bardonaro, intended for Jones. At the other end, the Pacers get the shot up, no good. Zoller could not control the rebound, and he goes, that's going to stay Pacer ball. Inbound comes to Zoller, guarded by McLaughlin. Zoller, nothing there. Away to Parker on the wing. Bardonaro, high arcing three is a little bit long, taken on the rebound, weak side by Avery Jones. That pass intended for McLaughlin, intercepted by Zoller. Webster feeds Parker, 17-foot shot, no good. And Jones has another rebound. McLaughlin, high post. Now Hall had that one blocked, but fouled in the process.
Yeah, you just kind of saw 3 Pacer defenders just kind of gang up there on Hall.
That may have been the 4th on Zoller.
Yeah, and she's over there on the bench area right now. And that's a player you, especially at this point of the game, that you want to have on the court.
Martin in for Hall. So you got Storr, Martin, McLaughlin, Truschel, and Fahey on the hardwood now for North Georgia. 2 minutes gone in the 4th quarter. And a 22-point advantage for the 5th-ranked Nighthawks. Webster stops, lost the ball. Truschel comes up with it. Nicely done defensively by Emily Truschel. Martin to Truschel, drives the feed. McLaughlin up and in.
Yeah, really, ever since that turnover that USC Aiken had late in the 3rd quarter, they've got nothing, and stuff like that are momentum changers. Because it was in a quarter where USC Aiken really had the momentum, and they were out shooting North Georgia most of the quarter, and then that crucial turnover with, I believe, like 2 minutes to go, they haven't had a bucket to show for it since.
They cut the deficit to 7 on 2 occasions. There you see Coach Burson and the Nighthawk coaching staff, the brain trust of this 5th-ranked Nighthawk team. McLaughlin, loosely guarded, away to Truschel. 7:07 left in the ball game. Fahey, top of the key. Now to Storr. Jalea into the key, guarded by Nelson. Stops. Martin, long 3, in and out, no good. McLaughlin wouldn't go. Storr, and she is unceremoniously fouled and will head to the line.
Yeah, that was a really good offensive possession by North Georgia. Now, there are a couple of opportunities to make the basket, but, you know, good on them to get the rebound 2 separate times.
Jalea has played in every game this season, averaging 18 minutes per contest. And just more than 5 points a game. She has been right on the money at the foul line tonight. That makes it a 26-point lead for the Nighthawks. Nice steal by Caroline Martin. Caroline drives, draws contact, gets it to go.
That was a great shot by Caroline Martin. And you can kind of tell they're having fun out there, because the block right there kind of happened right in front of us. You can see the smile on her face. So
a 15-0 run by North Georgia, and a foul. Third on Truschel. Look at that last effort by Caroline Martin. So difficult to draw the contact and still make the shot with touch off the glass. By the way, that's the third, I think, on Truschel. 19 points for Emily tonight.
Yeah, that was kind of a weird foul. Looked like maybe the arm of one of the USC Aiken players kind of got up in the air. Thought it was potentially a foul on Aiken, not on Truschel, but could be looking at it from a weird angle.
Parker puts it up. Nice drive, the bucket, and contact will send her to the line. That breaks a long scoreless drought.
Yeah, and that was USC Aikens. That's their first points. That's their first bucket that they've gotten up on the board since the 1:34 mark in the third quarter.
Wow. 5:55 to go. Martin. McLaughlin, the follow, would not go. Five and a half minutes remain here in Dahlonega. Parker high off the iron, no good. Offensive rebound and a foul will send Gracie Hufford to the line. 7 of 14 coming into tonight for Gracie. Eminer and Jones back on the court. Martin and McLaughlin get breathers. That one off the iron, no good. Hufford settles in for the second opportunity. And gets it to go. Dacia Cannon in for Emily Schruschel. Fahey to Store to Cannon, looking inside for Eminer. Away now to Jones. Avery gets it to Carly. And an offensive foul. I'm going to call that a push off.
I just out there a little bit on the replay.
Inside 5 minutes to go. Nelson straightaway three, no good. And the Nighthawks come down with it. Fahey and Cannon were there. Dacia zips it over to Avery. Jones collects it. Left-hand shot, no good. And the Pacers head down the floor. Harmon heaves it up for three and hits. Harmon, a 23% success rate from three coming into tonight. Cannon down low, no good. Got her own rebound. Ball loose now. Gets it back on the perimeter to Fahey. Zips it to Avery Jones. That one was partially blocked, I think. There's going to be a foul on Dacia inside, fighting for position.
Yeah, we take a look back at the replay.
That ball had to have been.
Yeah, it looked
blocked.
like it was.
Yep. Time out on the floor. 4:06 to go here in the ball game. It's UNG 73, Aiken 52. Back in a moment. You're watching the Nighthawk Sports Network.
The road to national championships runs through NCAA.com. And whether you follow one college team or all of them, it's never been easier to get the content you want with NCAA.com, the home of college sports.
Coverage of Nighthawk Athletics provided in part by Achasta, nestled in the foothills of the North Georgia Mountains. Achasta Golf Club, a true Dahlonega treasure. Team's back on the floor. 4:06 left here in Dahlonega. game number 1 of our doubleheader. And boy, looking forward to the men's game tonight. That has really been a battle of top-tier teams in the Peach Belt for the last several years.
Yeah, North Georgia and USC Aiken are tied at 5-2 in conference this year. North Georgia wins tonight. They'll move into 3rd place in the Peach Belt Conference, and that's a huge game. A game they won on the road last year, but they lost at home, so North Georgia looking to pick up a home win and kind of a much-needed win in what's been a kind of, it feels like a weird season for the men's team.
Yep, started red hot, ran into a buzzsaw in Austin. Inside 4 minutes we go. Cannon drives, turns, shoots, no good. Had a good look at it, nice move, just wouldn't fall. Simmons to Hufford. Gracie Hufford hits. And that is now is that an 11-0 run? It's an 11-0 run for Aiken. Timeout taken. Coach Spurson wants to talk about it.
Yeah, they're going on a little bit of a burst right now.
It's a 30, and we'll keep it right here. Opportunity to look at what we have going on. The Nighthawks will be always something going on. They'll be on the road Saturday down in St. Augustine to take on Flagler. Then right back here 1 week from tonight to welcome the Bobcats of Georgia College and State University. Then an all-important road trip to Columbus to take on the Cougars of Columbus State February the 8th. Of course, Columbus State, the only team that has found the combination to defeat North Georgia thus far this season.
Yeah, and Columbus State's having a really good year on both sides of the ball, men's and women's. Sitting at the top of the Peach Belt in the men's, for basketball in the Peach Belt.
Great move there by Ansley Hall. Using her body to get room to get the shot away, drawing contact, and a three-point opportunity.
Yeah, and great moves by Ansley Hall there deep in the paint.
That stemmed the tide on that 11-0 run.
That's the thing with North Georgia. You know, the team, only one loss in the season. At this point, you pretty much know what you got on both sides of the USC Aiken and North Georgia. And the key for North Georgia is just not to get complacent. And then, you know, for USC Aiken, it's, you know, let's invigorate this team. Let's put some confidence. Let's not give up on the season. We still got a lot left to go.
Feet getting tangled there. Livy charged with a foul that will send Destiny Harmon to the line. Sophomore from Floyd, Virginia hits the first. Gets the second, and it is good as well. Hall brings it up. Truschel back on the floor. Blackstock guarded by Bartonaro. Cross court to Truschel. Drives the lane, puts it up and in, and she's got 21 on the night for number 21.
Yeah, really, Truschel really just showing out these last few weeks for North Georgia.
2:22 to go in the ball game. That one will go for Gracie Hufford. Fahey to Blackstock. Corner three wide open, Ansley Hall.
North Georgia responding right back, putting them back over 20 points over Aiken.
Destiny Harmon away to Jaya Nelson, guarded by Truschel. Clock rolls, 1:40 to go. We have an outside chance of actually starting the men's game on time.
Yeah, it's 6:55 right now, under 2 minutes to go.
Blackstock, oh, missed the lay-in with the left hand. And a timeout to allow substitutions.
It's like Isabel Davenport on the court for North Georgia.
And also Grace Ridley. So Fahey, Storr, Davenport, Ridley, and Blackstock to finish out the game. The final 80 seconds for the Pacers. Ariana Ingram out there, along with Morgan McDermott. Hits the floor with 1:12 to go. Ridley charged with a foul. Grace, a freshman from Dalton, Georgia.
The carpet capital of the world.
You got it, my friend. Up and in. 81-61, 1:11 to go. Nighthawks will move to 17-1. Aiken will fall to 3-15. Three-pointer would not fall for Fahey. Rebound to Davenport. Blackstock inside a minute to go. Fahey drives the left side, tried to get it to Ridley, but ball knocked out of bounds with 50.8 remaining.
Yeah, USC Aiken able to get a defender in there, prevent the pass.
Davenport zips it in. Beautiful feed. The shot would not fall, though, for Ridley. That was a great inbound play. Just would not fall. McDermott, shot up, no good. Rebound, Blackstock. Pass up ahead to Fahey. The feed to Ridley, up, no good. She'll head to the line with 30.1 seconds left.
It was a nice pass by Fahey, and the Aiken defender getting their hand up in there. It's always good to see some of the Nighthawks that don't get as much experience on the court get to play. Just see what you have, get them some more experience.
100%. 1 out of 2 for Grace.
And North Georgia almost got the rebound.
Fahey got in there, tied it up, and on the alternating possession, it will belong to the Pacers. Final 28.3. Shot clock is off. Nighthawks will stay firmly in control of first place in the Peach Belt. Nice steal by Livy. Cross court to Davenport. Back it goes to Ridley. Grace comes up with it, zips it over in the corner to Fahey. Out to Davenport. 10 seconds to go. Now Jalea is probably just going to dribble out the clock, and that is going to be your ball game tonight. UNG knocking off the Pacers of USC Aiken. Final score 82-61, and a phenomenal performance to respond after Aiken started that third quarter with a lot of fire.
Yeah, and that's one thing with North Georgia. They didn't really get complacent, and they were able to bounce back after a while, and it's just not getting complacent, I think, was the big key in tonight's game, because we stated in the pregame, opposite ends of the spectrum, North Georgia at the top of the table, and USC Aiken at the bottom.
North Georgia improves to 7-1 in the conference, 17-1 overall. The Pacers fall to 3-15, 0-8 in the Peach Belt. Here's Coach Burson, and congratulations to she and the Nighthawks. On behalf of everyone, the Nighthawk Sports Network, Craig Corbin again saying your final score, North Georgia 82, USC Aiken 61. We will take a break in half an hour. It's the men taking the court, and you'll see it right here on the Nighthawk Sports Network. Back in half an hour.
Now it's time to swap the papers out.
That's right. We want to knock out the pregame